We're going to be doing a Bobcat set today, and it's called a bush set or a pile set, however you like to call it. It's just a bunch of leaves raked together to make it look like the cat is hiding something underneath it to come back. And we're going to be working on this set today from that timber line back into this bowl. So basically how it works is they both connect together. It's a nice easy flow coming from short thicket out into a high timber. We're going to step back into this wood line today, make a set for a cat because they like to hide their food. As you see, we're coming down the trail here. It's natural. And we have quite a bit of scat here, gentlemen, ladies. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make us a pile set here. But there are about 3 trails that are feeding into this and pushing off into the thicket, so it's a great travel corridor. All right, we are now going to rake up a bunch of leaf litter and pine needles to make the berm set. Try to get some eye appeal going here. Make it look like something was buried by the cat. Just gonna bring it all together. This is a simple set. This is a set I've done many times and taken many cats out of. It works for me in my area, and I think it's a very fun set. It's a little bit different, gives me a little bit broke up moments versus doing a bunch of coyote trapping and coon trapping. You get to enjoy a little bit of cat trapping when you know some cats are in the area. So this is what we're looking for right here. You know, you want to bring it kind of together a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit, so it can, basically you're trying to mimic what the cat does in his natural behavior when he comes across something that another predator has killed, so he would take it from him and bury it underneath leaf litter to hide it from birds in the air from feeding on it, and other cats possibly, and other predatory animals from taking his catch. And he will return later on and feed it. So you want to kind of mimic the behavior of what that animal does. So the next thing to do is to get the traps and the set and some scent. All right, now we're going to put this set in. We're going to lay the trap down. Kind of stands out because it's high and it's matted up. All right, I'm going to bid our trap in front of this berm, and the trap we're running today is an MB 550 rubber jaw with a wolf fang anchor, 4-coil. What we're going to do here is we're just going to make a divot in the ground. We're not going to bury this trap because there's not coyotes. We're looking for cats. We're aiming at cats. If we take a coyote, that would be great in a mistake, but we're really just aiming at cats, and it doesn't have to be 100% critical on cats. So I feel. So we're just going to put a little divot in the ground just to lay this trap down into the ground so it's kind of level. I'm going to get too cranked up in it. And I'm going to do this trap kind of tight to this berm. Four coil is a little bit tougher, fellas. So I like to place my knee on the dead jaw. Makes it easier on me. My hands hurt. Once again, it's not latched. We're just going to set it to your click. And be safe. You really should be working, if you're working inside your trap, you should be working with your dead jaw up. So if it does fire, it doesn't catch your finger. So it's something I can recommend to you. We're just going to make a little divot to put our chain in. Looks like we got to cut her out just a little bit. Really, that's what we're looking for. Just to get the nose in there, just to get her in there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of pine leader, make sure we don't have much sticks to disrupt any of the jaw spacing, if something gets snagged in it. And we're just gonna loosely cover this. Just gonna loosely cover this, guys. Basically, that's what we're looking for right there. And I'm going to punch a hole up underneath this berm here a little bit, put some sand in. We're now going to go bait our set, and we're also going to mark it with our ribbon. And I broke some pine needle limbs off to use sticks for pushing bait down the hole, and I am going to add some of the top of this instead of throwing it on the ground for a little bit more eye appeal and curiosity, different color contrast from the brown to green, and some of the fresh scent smell. So it seems like he snapped it when he was dragging stuff in. So it seemed like it was more active. All right, so here we go. We're now on location. And I'm going to set my bait bucket to the side of the berm and not on the trapper in front of it, so it's fine. So we're just going to put these up here. Just got to get them stick in there, you know, for looks. We'll set a ribbon to the side here. All right, so we're going to bait it. We're going to run a little bit of Caven's lure, which is Hawaiian Valley. Really good stuff. I like it. Stinks bad and works great for cats. So I'm not going to be too, be a little bit liberal with this bait, guys. Deliberate liberal with this bait. Get that down in there. Cover this up. Get back to it. All right, we're going to take a little bit of skunk essence, which is Windwalker. This is Mark Jr. lure. I really like that stuff too. Skunk smell is great. Great calling lure. So we're just going to get a little bit of stick on here and give it a little bit of punch, guys. Give it a little bit of punch. Just a little. And that's pretty much it. We're going to mark our set with this flagging. And what I said in previous videos about cats like an eye appeal, and your marker can help you bring some eye appeal to your set. So what I did was I took about a 2 or 3 foot section of flagging tape and I broke it into smaller pieces, and I tied a piece through it so it gives me a little bit of pom-pom effect, so when it blows in the wind it's got multiple things to blow, so it kind of catches my eye appeal, and it also marks your trap where you land on it. And what we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to tie it right above our set and get it up here. And this should bring a little bit of eye appeal to your set because it's bright colors. Cats really like white, but we don't have some white markers. We have orange, so this orange will stand out. When the wind hits it, it'll blow. bring some curiosity also to it. And just one quick way of doing it, if you don't have CDs. I don't have any CDs and I don't have any feathers on me, turkey feathers. So this can work out pretty good to our advantage.
James is here, getting ready to go check traps.
All right, so we're doing the after work check, and we're gonna come up on our first set. A little bit dim light, so we'll be running light. It looked like we had a pull out. Yeah, we had a miss. We had a miss. Maybe a little bit of straw on that top there caused the issue, or maybe we just caught the edge of his toe on that pan. But looked like the way it pulled out of that bed, the animal went to the right when he hit the trap. So we're gonna continue along here and get a couple looks, and we'll come back and do a remake on this. All right, we're walking up on our second set. It doesn't look like we had any customers on this one. Everything's left the same. We'll bet it right there. Nothing stirred, nothing touched. All right, we're gonna go check this berm set, see what we got. Let's see here. Oh. What is that? Oh, what is that? Look like a fox. Oh, we got a bobcat. Look at that. You can't see him, but there's a bobcat back there.
That's easy. Oh yeah, that's a cat for sure.
Yeah, that's a bobcat. He's in here real soft. I don't know how this cat's caught. It's like a bobcat. A bobcat?
Oh yeah.
That's a nice cat. All right, guys, we're gonna get
light just a little off it. There you go.
We're gonna get this guy dispatched, and we'll come back to you here and show you what we got going on. So here's the bobcat, guys. Worked out pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and get this cat out of this trap and rework this set, and we'll get back at you to show you more of this cat. Well, here's the cat, guys. We're gonna show you a little bit of his pattern, and he looks pretty good. He's got a good white to him. It's a male. He's got a good pattern to him. It's a good looking cat. Really good looking cat, actually, fellas. Good. All right, so we're gonna reset the trap and redo it over here. We're just gonna put a little bit of lure back in it. And we're gonna run some Hawapa, that Caven's lure. I do like it. Get a little bit in here. Get some on the stick. Get some down in that hole. All right. Gonna put a little bit of wind walker up here on the top. A little skunk essence. Get some out here on the stick. And we're gonna probably hit it with a little Minnesota gray. Which is some good stuff too. And that's resenting. We're gonna take some of this Bobcat scat and add it to our set because this cat provided it for us, just to give it a little bit more eye peel. And what we're going to do is we're just going to sit it off to the side here a little bit to kind of stop a cat to smell and catch his curiosity a little bit more if he comes down these trails. And a little bit off to the side of the trap, so this way that cat hangs up and stops here. He'll want to decide to go ahead and smell these other smells he's smelling and kind of work this set a little bit. Curiosity, once again, is what actually kills the cat and actually catches them. So you want to try to hold the curiosity, because sometimes cats hang up from far away, so anything you can do to bring the cat closer to your set is better. So more eye appeal is always good.
If you guys like our content, please subscribe.